I'm a great big cat with whiskers. I have big teeth and paws. I have a long and curvy tail, and I make a lion roar. Hi friends! This week's craft is to make a lion mask. This is a very simple craft. You'll need a little bit of adult help with it though. It starts with a paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, you can use just a white circle or even any colored circle of paper. The plate is nice because it has a nice curve for your lion's mane, and it also has a little more weight so it won't fall over. The first thing we need to do is cut a couple of eye holes. So at home, you could hold your plate up in front of your child's face and put a dot about where their eyes are so that they'll be able to see out. I did that with the first one, so I have a good idea approximately where my own eyes land on a plate. And this is the adult part. You'll want to punch a hole and then carefully cut out 2 circles. And they don't have to be perfect. They can be any shape you want, really. They could be squares or ovals. They can be big eyes or small eyes or squinty eyes. Ooh, mine's got a little point on it. That's fun. And while you are cutting out your lion eyes, you could be asking your child what color mane and fur they want their lion to have. I've picked out some colors that I think work well for a lion's mane, but you can choose whatever colors you like. There we go. So once you've cut out a couple of eye holes, then we need to start creating the squares to paste on. And the easiest way to do that is to take a piece of construction paper and cut it in half, and then take that half and fold it in half, and then ask your child to cut a fringe. So there's no right or wrong here, but if they get some work with scissors, just like we did for our son, cutting a fringe. So you don't want to cut all the way through, but just make snips the entire length of various widths so you get nice texture to your fur. And once you have your fringe, then you just cut off the folded part and you end up with a pile of squares that you can use to create your fur. So you want to repeat that with any colors that you choose. I chose brown, orange, and yellow for my fur, but you could choose to put in whites or blacks or pink or blue. This is your lion, so you can create it with whatever colors you wish at home. So once you've got all your squares, you'll need some glue and also a black marker and some tape and something to tape to your mask so that you can hold it. An unsharpened pencil, a popsicle stick, anything that has some rigidity. So once you've got your squares, you can mix them up a little bit. And then take a glue stick and run it around the rim of your plate. Just like that. And then your child can simply push on whatever color square they want to create the mane of your lion, using whatever colors they pick up, or if they want to do a pattern, they can do that too. It's kind of fun when it's just random. So it's best to work in sections so that the glue doesn't dry. So once you've done the bottom, do the top. Stick them on. Until you've worked all the way around and you've got a nice mane on your lion, like that. So the next thing we want to do is we want to cover his face, or her face, with fur. And you'll want to work in sections again. So just cover the section you want to work in pretty heavily with your glue. And then paste them on at all sorts of angles to create that fur effect. And again, you and your child can choose how thick you want to make this fur. If you've got overlapping pieces, you might want to add a little more glue on top to help them stick. Pop. And then do the top part between the eyes, all around. Whoop. There we go. You'll probably take more time to do this. I just want to show you quickly in this video to inspire you for this easy wild animal park craft. All right, so once your lion is covered with as much fur as you wish, you'll need to add some teeth. So a white piece of paper works really well. Just cut off a rectangle and then fold the rectangle in half, and you'll cut out a triangle shape to become the teeth. So they can be fat teeth or skinny teeth. You can use lots of teeth, but you just want them to be scary and pointy. And then when you think they're long enough, just chop them. Kind of looks like a Christmas tree. But when you cut it down the middle, then you have your lower teeth and your upper teeth, just like that. So again, a little more glue. You only really have to glue the straight edge part. It's kind of nice when the teeth are sticking up a bit, if you don't want to stick them down. There, so we've got some ferocious teeth, and we need some whiskers. So a black Sharpie, black marker, works really well for that. You want to kind of come from the nose out. So nice long whiskers on your lion, just like that. And then on the other side as well. That looks pretty good. You might want to outline the eye holes too. Just run the marker on an angle around the edges. Helps them to pop a bit and gives them some definition. Also helps to hide all the little cut marks, so they look a little more smooth. There we go, we've got our lion. So now we just need something to be able to hold our lion easily in front of our face. So if you flip it over, it's a great time to kind of push down and make sure everything sticks. An unsharpened pencil and some tape at the bottom, right between where the eyes are at the top. And there you have it, a lion mask. I'm a great big cat with whiskers. I have big teeth and paws. I have a long and curvy tail, and I make a lion roar!